Cosa hanno fatto mentre non c'ero? Sta questo sulla poltrona, è bello. Ah, il nuovo aggiornamento. Ah, questo. Oh, che cos'è? I segreti di Minecraft. Ah, sì, è la serie dove fanno le fake news di Minecraft. Ui, è entrato Malama. No, ma ha mandato la pianta! La pianta! Natch. Ma Minecraft Dungeon? Sì, Minecraft Dungeon, mi interessa sapere.
Now let's welcome Laura to talk all about Minecraft Dungeons. Hi, Laura.
Hi.
So, you have a pretty cool job at Mojang Studios.
Yeah, I think I have the coolest job. It's sometimes difficult to believe, but I'm the lead designer of Minecraft Dungeons, and that means that I get to decide a lot of small things and details and bring a lot of ideas to the table.
Beh, questa è quella che modella Minecraft Dungeons.
That does sound cool.
Yeah.
You and the Dungeons team have been working so hard recently, and you've recently had a couple of really cool releases.
Yeah, it's been crazy. We recently released to Steam. And I did something that they never recommended to do, but I did it anyway, and I
Malama, saluta il tubo.
Reviews, and
It's dangerous.
Yeah, it was, but it was so
la
positive. It was so full of
Minecraft.
excitement and love for the
Tu chi
game.
voti? Tu chi voti?
Yeah, we were so proud to see how much the community loves it. So yeah, we were very happy. And also this week we've released the Gear Fall update, which brings back a lot of spooky modifiers to the game, gear, a new cape, a new pet, and there's my new favorite armor, which has a steering.
I love that one.
Yeah, it's lovely. I like it so much.
A lot of fun to stare
Cioè
at.
vuole... Sai cosa? Hai capito a cosa serve la lei?
Hopefully not too much.
So, those just came out,
tipo,
but we
tu gli
also
dai una
have some
mela,
new
tu
and
gli
exciting
dai
things
una
to look
mela,
at
spacchi
that
gli,
haven't come out yet.
spacchi gli alberi fuori casa tua e gli dici raccoglimi tutte le mele dei dintorni. E poi te le droppa su un noteblock, quindi ti devi fare un noteblock. Cioè non il noteblock, il jukebox, quello che serve il diamante.
No, se io preferisco il coffre è più utile per le cose di redstone
infatti.
in realtà aggiungono anche il pulsante di
È vero. Che può servire molto come build up. Vabbè, sarà come tutti i pulsanti, serve ad azionare i meccanismi e fa da build up. Tipo per fare dei dettagli in una statua del rame. Che poi sarebbe bellissimo, sai cosa? Se anche il pulsante si ossida dopo un po'. E tipo quando diventa tutto verde il pulsante, non funziona più. No, sarebbe bello. Sarebbe molto bello il pulsante rame.
una cosa che mi sarebbe un po' piuttosto raro, credo, ma comunque ho bisogno del jukebox, di dare comunque gli strumenti per farmi lavorare. Non è che non mi la storia dei diamanti.
Infatti ti vendo solo le cose droppate a terra. Giusto, sai cosa può servire? In un server con degli amici, senti due persone che stanno facendo uno scambio, tipo io ti do un diamante, adesso te lo droppo. Tu dai un diamante a lei ti va a prendere il diamante da loro e te lo porta.
Bene.
Però a parte che questo...
Yeah, I love that trailer so much. It has so many details.
So,
non è che
there's
sarebbe
a
molto...
lot
Poi sarebbe
going
anche...
on in that video and a lot
Cioè...
to talk about. But why don't we start with, now that DLC is done,
Balletto. Quale
what are
balletto?
seasonal adventures?
Right, yeah. Now that we are over with the...
No, ma vabbè, quello era un trailer.
We sat together
Quello era un
with our
trailer
friends at
dove
Double
tutti i mob
11,
ballavano
and we
perché
started
c'era la
working on
festa.
seasonal adventures, which are a new way for the player to progress through the game and increase in ranks,
Ma tutti e
gather
tre
points,
ballavano.
and hopefully
Sempre
get
questo.
cool rewards at the end.
That sounds
Beh, che
amazing.
Claire non ha le
How
braccia,
long did
non
they
si
last?
vede il coppe
Right,
golem.
seasonal adventures, although
Balla
the name
di
is
suo.
seasonal, will be infinite technically.
Okay.
So, for instance, say we release seasonal adventure
Copper
number 2,
Golem devo
we'll always be
vincere.
able to go back to seasonal adventure number 1, gather some rewards there, go back to number 2, gather some rewards there. So it's a bit up to
infatti
you.
è bello così, sarebbe tipo per i
That's amazing.
randomizer.
So it just lasts forever. You get the new content and you still have the old content.
All the
Sai che figata?
Speaking of content, what are some of these new things that players can unlock?
Right, yeah, we added tons
ci mandi
of
questo
new
che ti fa le
rewards
cose a
that are
caso.
completely new to the Minecraft universe, some old, some new.
Tanto tu
We
se non sai,
have
se
tons
non
of
sai
new
usare la
pets.
redstone comunque le cose a caso le
We
fai.
have things like the duck and the fox,
Quindi.
and I am so in love with all of them. We
Aspetta un attimo.
rewards there, so
Aspetta un attimo,
it's a
fermo,
bit
fermo,
up to
fermi,
you
fermi,
what you
fermi,
decide
zitti
to
un
do with
attimo.
it.
That's amazing. So it just lasts forever. You get the new content and you still have the old content.
All the content.
And speaking of content, what are some of these new things that players can unlock?
Right, yeah, we added tons of new rewards that are completely new to the Minecraft universe, some old, some new. We have tons of new pets.
Nuovi Oh, il baby pig zombie! Il baby pig zombie. Ma proprio un baby maiale mezzo zombie, la volpe, l'anatra, il pappagallo, il corvo.
We have things like
Sì,
Will there
vabbè.
be free content included as a part
Tutte
of
queste
seasonal
cose
adventures?
come pet su Dungeons.
the answer is yes. We
io
always
ce l'ho
try
Dungeons,
to
quindi
make sure there's content for
bello.
everyone, regardless. So for seasonal adventures, there'll always be a free track
È
and a
molto
track
bello
you can
Dungeons,
pay for.
te lo consiglio.
So there'll be different rewards in each, and you'll be able to get whichever you want at any time. So yeah,
Ma tu
we
che
wanted
console
to
tieni?
cater everyone.
That's great. So
Che
how do
console
you
c'hai?
earn rewards?
Right. You will be able to get adventure points all throughout the game, meaning that doing the
Vabbè, te
regular
lo
stuff
puoi
you do,
prendere
you'll get them.
Dungeons.
Like, say you beat a daily trial. At the end of the daily
Non
trial,
costa
you get
manco tanto
adventure
se te lo
points.
prendi senza i
Also,
DLC.
we implemented new weekly challenges. So we'll ask you, like,
Missioni
this week,
settimanali.
if you beat 100 zombies, you'll get extra adventure
That's
points.
a lot of zombies.
Yeah, but people do it so fast. I'm also impressed.
Le missioni
And
settimanali.
also,
Fortnite,
The
Fortnite.
best way to get adventure points is in the tower.
Okay, the
Mettono le
tower.
missioni settimanali
We
su
have not
Minecraft
spoken
Dungeons.
about
Proprio
yet.
come...
So what is the tower?
Proprio come...
The tower is another free single
Che
player
poi secondo me sai,
feature that
sai quale
we've
sarebbe
added
stato il
camp.
momento
So
perfetto
you'll be
per fare
able to
una
see this
collaborazione
gigantic tower in
Minecraft
the
e
camp. I love how
Fortnite?
it turned out. And it is a
Quando è
space
uscita la
with
1.17,
30
perché
different
sia la
floors,
1.17 di
each floor harder
Fortnite
than the
sia
one
la
before,
1.17 di
and you'll get
Minecraft
to
sono
fight
uscite
in
lo
arena
stesso
modes,
giorno.
you'll get to fight bosses, you'll get to
Entrambe la versione
tower
17.
inhabitants, and
Sì.
yeah, hopefully explore around and be able to test
Sai
your
quanto
skills.
sarebbe
So
stato bello Jonesi
you will start
Steve,
with a completely
Jonesi
blank character
Cubo?
from the bottom.
Ma e
And
non
you'll be
intendo,
able to
e non
find
intendo
new
il cubo
gear
di
as you
Fortnite.
progress.
Che poi come hanno
So,
fatto la
yeah,
skin del
the floors get
cubo
more
su
difficult,
Fortnite, che è
your
un
character
tizio con
gets
la testa
stronger,
cubica.
and
Possono
you
benissimo
can
fare
test
quella
your
di
skill.
Minecraft.
That sounds really fun. So let's
Posso
take a
benissimo
look
fare
at some
Steve.
live gameplay of the tower right now. And for that we have JP. Hi JP.
Hello. How do you like my throne?
I think you stole that
Eh?
throne from the
Soli?
arch villager.
I think he stole it from me.
Vero.
Speaking of my stuff, let's go loot the tower.
Nice.
So what do we
No,
see?
mi avete
Right,
rovinato.
so
Ti immagina che
here's
l'annunciano
some
adesso?
special floors to show
E
you
adesso
here. So
a
this is an
fine
example
Minecraft.
of
E adesso
the very
vogliamo fare un
early
ultimo
floor in the
annuncio.
tower. So if you see
Schermo
JP's
nero.
tower avatar,
Si illumina,
has
si
very little
illumina
content
leggermente
here, and
ogni
yeah, you'll
secondo.
always have the
Esce la
context
faccia
that
di
you're high up in the
Jonesi.
tower, right?
So cool.
Yeah. We
Esce
also
il
wanted to
faccione di
make sure
Jonesi.
that the tower was this whimsical, magical space. So yeah, we have a boat, we have a river, why not? So you'll be able to find a ton of magical spaces and new characters to meet. So yeah, this level is quite easy, as you can see, since it's very early on.
Yeah, JP's doing really well.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and we can see a sneak peek up there in that balcony. That's
Sì,
our
infatti.
tower keeper.
Manco io.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's a character that will guide you through the tower and yeah, will guide you around and
Io non lo
Wow,
aggiorno.
JP
Adesso
did
alla 1
really well.
di
yeah, it was
17.
so fast.
Too easy.
Yeah.
So each of these levels generates itself, but you can come back for up to 2 weeks and replay the same thing.
Right, yeah, our tower runs will be seeded. And they will change every 2 weeks, meaning that for 2 weeks you'll be able to learn what happens in every floor. So say I reach floor 5 and I get defeated.
Vabbè,
at
qua
floor
stanno
five.
facendo le missioni
So
settimanali,
then
gli
next time
aggiornamenti
around,
settimanali,
I'll
le
remember,
modifiche.
I should have chosen a different weapon, and then I bet I could have done it. So yeah, you can share those tips with your friends, and you can learn together how to go through the tower.
Yeah, muovetevi, fate...
Get better.
Exactly.
All right, let's give JP a real challenge now.
Right.
We're gonna go up the tower to a much higher floor.
Right.
You ready, JP?
Let's do it.
Right, so here we've
Stanno
prepared
parlando di
a
dungeons.
sample of
Non
what a
che non mi
harder
interessi,
floor
perché io
could
dungeons
look like.
ce l'ho.
So we try to add new exciting combinations of mobs that we've
Vabbè,
never
che sì,
had before.
Minecraft Live, quindi
So
sì,
JP
vabbè,
is right now
parlando di
fighting
tutti
jungle mobs,
Minecraft,
but
però
there'll be ice
po'
mobs
più in
together
fretta,
with
no?
them, and there'll be some new mobs. Here you can see some
un
tower
po' più
wraiths that
spinta.
spawn fire in different new combinations. We also will have tower guards, which are extremely bulky guards. We even
Yeah, un po'
have
più spinta,
a
ma
ghast
Mojang.
in the mix, and JP's getting
Wow.
sniped by it. So we're getting that's a tower guard right there. So
Questo è
we're
vero.
getting tons
Gli
of new
spin-off li mettono
combinations
sempre
and
all'inizio.
new ways
Che
to
così si concentrano
experience
sul
the game
principale.
and
Però
defeat
io
mobs
alle
and find
7
strategies.
e
And
Gas looks
45
really
devo
difficult.
yes,
scendere.
yes it is.
JP's not doing so good right
Quindi tra
now.
mezz'ora devo andare in bagno.
Oh, JP, that was a
Quindi tra
valiant
mezz'ora deve
attempt.
aver
Yes.
finito il video.
Really,
Sto già
really
registrando da
good.
più di
That was so good.
da più di un'ora e mezza.
We talked about so many new things, but
Yeah.
when will people get to see them?
Right. We'll get to see them. Hopefully everyone will get to play in December.
December.
So very, very soon.
That is
Dicembre.
very soon. Thank you so much,
A
Laura, for coming
dicembre
by.
sono nuovi
This is all
aggiornamenti. Va bene,
very
grazie.
exciting.
Thank you for having
Ed
me.
è finito. Adesso
Take one last look at some gameplay from the tower.
Adesso ci va giusto vedere qualche pezzo di gameplay. Va bene, ci interessa. Cioè, vabbè, sì, ci interessa. Cioè, sembra bella questo livello della torre, perché ogni settimana si aggiorna insieme alle missioni, quindi ci sta. Ogni settimana aggiungono qualcosa, ogni copia di Minecraft Dungeons è personalizzata.
Once again, our friends at Element Animation have made us something to enjoy, and perhaps
E poi non ho mai capito da dove è nata
all while
la
taking
cosa.
us through everything you can do
Cioè, ho
right
capito-
now from Caves and Cliffs Part 1.
Capito che è nata da,
Try
ho
not to
capito
get
che è
this
nata
one
da
stuck
Mario
in your head all week.
64, ma
I only
perché?
say this.
Chi si è inventato la cosa che ogni copia di Super Mario 64 è personalizzata?
You two.
Una creepypasta che diceva
You
vi
discovered
sembrato
all the
che
features
la
in part
copia del
1 of the
vostro
Caves and
amico
Cliffs
Aspetta un attimo, ci stanno Steve e Alex. Sono caduti nel vuoto.
Brand new colored candles and the light that makes hearts glow. You'll find some amethyst if you look inside a geode.
E c'è una canzoncina in sottofondo.
Then you get shards when they're mine. These are just a few of all the things there are to find, like jump across some drift leaves, make your path from these.
Oh.
Spending too much time in powder snow will make you freeze. You can find raw copper, smelt some ingots into
Alex Voice Reveal.
In thunderstorms will stop you getting shot. Copper oxidizes, but
No, sicuramente è Alex che canta. Alex Voice Reveal. Alex Voice Reveal. Perché non ha un occhio Steve? Si erano no, si era buggato, non avevano renderizzato un occhio Steve.
put them in your pocket. You can carry them around. There's postcards way down here. They fill their face with lines. Make a sign using their ink. Make the
Che in realtà si potrebbe già fare.
stone. Locks and keeps late versions of the doors. There's so many things here to explore. And there's so much more.
C'è praticamente la canzoncina del Cave and Cliffs. Cantata da Alex.
Well, it's been quite the turnout for our first round of mob voting. You have made your decision, and now one mob must go. We have the Glare, the Allay, and the Copper Golem. But you, the community, have spoken, and now
Bellissimo.
one mob must leave the race. And that
Aspetta.
mob is the Glare.
No, chi è che aveva... Wolfgang, avevi indovinato, il Glare è già uscito, il Glare è uscito per primo.
Will it be the Allay or the Copper Golem?
Avevi
How do you see
indovinato.
yourself
Il
playing
Glare è
and
uscito.
interacting with them in the future? Which one will make your game life
Copper Golem, Copper Golem, Copper Golem. L'hai sentita la canzone di Alex? L'hai sentita la canzone di Alex,
worry
Wolfgang?
about what anyone else wants. This is all about you and how you want to play.
C'è appena
Minecraft.
stata la canzone di Alex, la canzone della 1.17 cantata da Alex, da Alex Minecraft in persona.
With only these two mob finalists to choose from. Make sure you're logged onto Twitter and click the mob that you just can't wait to spend your days and nights with in the game. Your vote really counts, so don't miss out on your
parte la
chance
seconda
to change
votazione.
Minecraft.
Dream, ti prego, fai una cosa giusta. Dream, ti prego. Dici di non votare da lei. Eccolo Jeb!
Sentiamo.
Okay, so I know this will come as a surprise to pretty much all of you.
Una
But
sorpresa!
I definitely didn't love everything about school. Maybe that would have been different if I had Minecraft in my classes.
Minecraft sta parlando di Minecraft
schools,
Education Edition, ma
homeschools, and
vattene.
after-school programs. You can explore awesome education content in Minecraft Marketplace.
No,
Or learn
nessuno lo
about
usa.
everything from
Ma tanto a scuola mia non lo
sustainability to
usano,
ancient
quindi fa
worlds,
schifo.
even how to speak new languages, all in Minecraft. The coolest part is seeing how with Minecraft, the students often become the teachers. When I tried becoming the teacher in my 5th grade science
chi è entrato?
class,
Chi è entrato? Chi è
it wasn't
entrato?
appreciated. But anyway, let's take a look at how Minecraft is being used in classrooms around the world.
È entrato uno che si chiama Dream, in persona è entrato
Just for telling
Dream.
everyone that homework was canceled forever.
Dream! Fai
Young
votare il
people
Copper
all over the world are using
Golem!
Minecraft to explore issues that matter like social justice,
Dream, fai
climate
votare il
change, and
Copper
indigenous rights.
Golem! Ma chi è quello che è entrato che si chiama
Braille and
Dream?
sign language. We reached out to one of our teachers who learned Braille, and she taught us a thing or two.
Take a look at what these girls built. A school of the future. They thought about clean energy and inclusive design.
An
Vabbè, qua sta
interesting
parlando
fact about our
di...
building is how we use coding to build a playground. It was very much me.
Students in India and Malaysia
Vero, bonito.
translated ancient myths into Minecraft worlds.
Sì?
Under the guidance of my educator,
Sì?
ma'am, I would like to present to you
Eh?
indigenous tale. Chiri
Che ha detto?
from Punjab.
Lo so, ho capito,
land
li ho
of
sentiti.
five rivers.
Vi ho anche salutate.
In Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, classrooms are using Minecraft to explore indigenous cultures. And they're not just building blocks, they're building super useful
Oh, ha detto
skills.
Notch, ha detto
Things
Notch.
like Minecraft prepare you
Oh.
for the future, teaching us how to work
Oh.
together, solve problems, and even write code.
Ha detto
Only in
Notch.
school it's like, here's the
Ha nominato Notch.
off you go. But now it's like scheduled. Minecraft. Yes, please.
This summer,
La tizia
students
qua
imagined a greener New York City
ha nominato il nome dell'unico ed inimitabile. Di colui che non si sa perché è stato togliato fuori da Minecraft. Manco alla festa dei 10 anni, manco alla mappa dei 10 anni non hanno messo manco un riferimento a lui, giusto la mela di Notch.
turtle habitats and wind farms. And in Slovakia, young people imagined a bee sanctuary in Minecraft.
During this build, I learned that
Beh, Minecraft in Slovacchia, va bene.
We can live more sustainably, we can treat one another better, and can we all
This is Minecraft in 2021.
let's build
E chi
a
sono
better
queste?
world together.
Però facci vedere sto trailer, mi sono rotto il cavolo.
Oh, facci vedere sta versione. Dai, stiamo aspettando. Sto aspettando, stiamo tutti aspettando.
Meo,
Ci sono, ci siamo quasi. È calata la notte.
Now it's the big moment.
Ora è il grande momento.
Agnes about the next update. Welcome back, Agnes. Thank you. How's the show felt for you?
Parlano del prossimo
I
update
think
ora.
it's a really fun show, and also, of course, we've shown so many exciting things.
Absolutely.
Dai,
I
dai.
mean, I'm feeling quite nostalgic since this is number 10, and I have to say, I was the 7th employee, the first woman on the team, and when I see you leading Minecraft, I just feel so excited about where we're going.
Thank you. That was very
Dai,
sweet
dai.
of you. And of course, many that lead it together, but I'm like the creative lead, and I'm super happy about that. But it feels quite surreal because I also used to be a Minecraft player and love this game, and I'm very happy and lucky to be here.
Dai, siamo quasi.
I think we all feel that way, and it's so cool having so many people on the team who
Vai, non
play
annuncia
and
la
love it
versione.
and care about it, and like we all feel like, I mean, we are part of the community too.
Yes, we definitely are.
And now, Agnes, you are going to reveal to us what the next update is.
Prossimo update.
Okay, so the next update is called the Wild Update.
Wild Update. E che cos'è?
The Wild Update sounds very, very intriguing. So what does it encompass?
So the word wild mainly means like two things for us. So the first thing is like beautiful nature, and the second thing is like really scary challenges and adventures.
Ooh, that sounds awesome.
Nuovo bioma
And so what
forestale,
we're gonna do is we're gonna have some of our gameplay designers come and tell us more about specific things about the Wild Update, because there's these different
Hanno
parts to
annunciato il nuovo
it. And
update.
we have
Hanno
the
annunciato la
first
nuova
one
versione.
here, which is our Deep Dark expert,
Il
Brandon.
Wild Update.
Hello.
Hi, Brandon. Welcome.
Thank you.
So we've moved the Deep Dark into this update. Can you talk to us more
Il
about
Deep
why?
Dark uscirà nel
Yes, I
Wild
mean,
Update.
one of the biggest things about the Deep Dark
No,
and
hanno
the Skull
hanno
is that it's
spostato
just
il,
expanded,
hanno
it's gotten
spostato
bigger,
il Deep
and
Dark alla
we really wanted to
1.19,
make sure that we did this right,
cioè
and that
al
we
Wild
didn't just rush it.
Update.
That includes even unique loot inside the Deep Dark as well. And
Capito?
yeah.
Però dicono che è una
we
cosa
also
positiva,
want
così
to
che si troverà
make sure
loot
that,
nuovo.
we-
Quindi loot nuovo?
Sorry.
Bello.
Let's actually look at some of the new things that we have in it right now, which is the ancient cities.
That's awesome. I can't wait. Oh, wow.
Le città del Deep Dark! Che è sta roba? Figata! Mo ci mettono un bel copper golem che ha vinto il sondaggio. Si spera. Che figata! Molto bello. O almeno per quanto abbiamo visto per ora.
Wow. It's like both beautiful and terrifying at the same time. Like, I have so many emotions when I look at that Deep Dark biome.
Infatti.
Yes, I mean, we really didn't want the Deep Dark biome to just be, caves or just skulks spread around. We wanted it to add a bit more mystery
Ok, ci
to
hanno
it.
messo tipo dei
And,
dungeon
there's this ancient city,
Deep
and
Dark.
what is it doing there? We're not going to tell the players, we're just going to let them go throughout and explore and see what they come to. And there's even this, ancient structure in the middle of every single city, and it's got something interesting about it that you're going to have to explore in game.
It's really cool. I like, it feels like a place you want to explore.
Yes, I love that it really deepens the mystery of Minecraft. Like, Minecraft is all about player stories, and Deep Dark definitely inspires the storytelling, I think.
That's so cool. And so last year you showed us the Skulk sensor, but I know you've been working on a little Skulk family. It's a Skulk family.
Is it that
yeah, maybe they're not so cute.
Not so friendly, no. Yeah, last year we focused a lot on the Skulk sensor, but since then we've kind of been trying to figure out what do all the different blocks in the Skulk family do. And one of them actually is something called a Skulk catalyst. And the main thing about the Skulk catalyst is it's actually what causes the Skulk to spread. As you can see here, whenever a mob dies, such as a zombie, near the Skulk catalyst, it actually spreads Skulk underneath it. And the amount is based on how much XP that zombie would have dropped.
Wow.
So, the Deep Dark, it's kind of overgrown with all these Skulk blocks, so that means that lots
Bellissimo.
of mobs must have
Cioè
died.
tipo gli
Quite a
Skulk,
lot, yes.
queste macchioline di Skulk infettano i blocchi vicini.
And as you can see here, when you mine some of the Skulk
Geniale.
blocks, you actually get enchanting points.
Yes, and of course, if you still want to get some of the blocks for decoration or something, you can just use a
E lo
silk touch.
Skulk si spacca più velocemente con la zappa.
Then we have the Skulk
Stanno
Shrieker.
provando in molti modi a
So
dare
when
più
this
utilità
block
alla
is
zappa, non so
activated,
se avete notato.
it's gonna give that really scary
Come
shriek
l'anno
sound that
scorso,
we heard now.
2 anni
It
fa,
also gives this darkness effect, so it's like pulsating
è
darkness.
già 2 anni fa il Nether Update. No, l'anno scorso.
You can even see now when you're sneaking and you step on a skulk sensor,
No, I'm
even
not supposed to
sneaking
do.
it will activate.
Wow, okay, definitely not a friendly family.
No.
And I will say to our younger viewers, in a minute we're gonna show you a clip that's a little scarier. But I mean, Brandon, those have so many things that players can do with them. Like,
Yeah.
what do you imagine them
Godo è
doing?
uscito
I
Eren.
think the skull
Ha
catalyst
visto
is
che ha
going to be
perso
really interesting
l'allei,
because
secondo
you
me,
know
si è
when
offeso.
you could create a mob farm with like through the tech community. Usually when a mob dies, it doesn't drop XP unless you, the player, actually kills it. So with this, you might be able to create some sort of XP farm.
Ooh.
There's lots of opportunities.
And you can build like experiences for other players. Like imagine building like a haunted mansion or a really dark forest, and then you have the shriekers.
Questo c'è una cache di racing
So
intanto.
then, you know, when players out walking and then they activate the shriek and hear like.
That's amazing. Or you do that all
need to do
around your world, and just whenever anyone's
Well,
visiting
I'm
you,
not gonna visit your world.
shriekers are just shrieking.
Uè,
We have
Malama.
a community question for you.
Malama, siamo pronti? E che è
my
questa?
question is, what was the inspiration
Dream
behind the
Room.
Shrieker?
Segnatevelo.
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting question. From the art side, we actually had the inspiration behind the human larynx, which is like the vocal cord or vocal structure or something.
No, stanno
Just
ancora
something
parlando
that
del
represents
nuovo
kind of
update,
creating
di
sounds.
Dungeon
And from the
e di
gameplay
Dark.
perspective, we wanted to make sure that first of all, the warden spawns in a unique way,
Ma
and also
parlano
in
del
a way
warden,
that you can
aspetta.
avoid it. So
Cioè del
usually
nuovo
you
boss.
can kind of sneak around, and as long as you don't activate the
Perché ci sarà
skull
un boss.
shriekers, then the warden won't come. But if you do make too many noises and the skull shrieker activates too many times,
Per boss si
the warden will come.
intende guardiano antico, Wither, drago, pillager, queste cose qua. Quello là che se senti il rumore dice smetta a piangere e ti viene a prendere. Tipo l'SCP quando lo guardi in faccia. Stessa cosa quando fai il rumore però. Non so se mi spiego bene. Di YouTube.
Comunque tutto nessuno sta parlando del
Il Glare l'hanno già buttato fuori dalle votazioni. Già è stato eliminato. Peccato, era anche bello.
infatti è inferiore agli altri due, secondo gli altri. Per me sicuramente meglio della live.
Questo è sicuro che è meglio della live. Sicuramente al Glare dopo ci farò una tomba nel mio mondo creativo, qui al cimitero dei nani.
Per golem una mod.
Già ci stanno le mod, già ci sta una mod che li aggiunge tutti e tre. Però se perdo il Copper Golem io mi scarico la mod,
I'm kind of back to
me la
thinking that
metto
the
in
Skulk
tutti i miei
family is very
mondi
adorable and sweet.
e mi uso
After
sempre
seeing
il
that,
Copper Golem.
wow, there's a
E
lot
faccio
there,
i
Brandon.
Definitely a
genocidi.
lot to
Sai cosa
unpack. I
farò?
mean,
I
the first thing
genocidi
is that the
di
warden actually
Allese,
emerges
se dovessi
underground.
vincere.
So that means you know
Li ammazzo
the
tutti
wardens are kind
quelli.
of in the deep dark, in the walls, under the floor, and it also has
Infatti, tipo,
developed a sense of
tipo
smell.
ti ricordi
So
quando
of
ai
course you
tempi
can
si
sneak around and try
spawnavano,
to be, you know,
ai
quiet
tempi nei
and
primi
not
mondi
get detected.
creative si
But
spawnavano migliaia di
unfortunately, the
zombie
warden's
in
still
una
going to be
pozza
able
di
to sniff you
lava.
out and find where you are. And if it
Queste cose
sniffs
qua.
you while you're really close by, then it's going to start noticing you.
Wait, so
Ma
basically
io
the
lo faccio
warden
con
is
la
like,
lei, no, se dovessi
smell
vincere.
that? It's happening. And just like going for the
Pretty
player.
much, yes. It's not going to be fun for you.
No, and I love that we're adding that like
Infatti.
sneaking gameplay because we haven't really had that before. So you know, we are in the deep dark, everything's super dark, and you're sneaking, trying to find the treasures, trying to avoid the warden. I think it's something really exciting with that.
It's really, really cool. I mean, I think you have definitely upped the terrifying level, Brandon, and I just love how much you've expanded the Deep Dark to feel it's so immersive.
Yes, definitely.
It's really amazing. Thank you so much for joining us and scaring us half to death.
No worries, that's my job.
He's our expert. Like if you want to do something scary, it's
Ma mi
like,
sa che ci dicono che ho vinto.
Thanks, Brandon.
thank you
Thank
so much,
you.
Brandon.
Adesso ci daranno the mob
So, Agnes,
won
the
mob
Deep
vote
Dark
is the
one
Copper
part,
Golem.
this
E tutti
sort of very
e
adventurous
prima si
side
mette a
of the
piangere.
Wild update, which the name is starting to really become clear after talking to Brandon. And then the other
Chi le
part you said
scegli
is
prima?
really this more of that beauty and you know, the atmosphere of Minecraft.
Yes, so we want to like celebrate the wilderness of Minecraft, and one thing we want to
La
focus on
paura
is
di Agnes
immersion.
di Minecraft
When you play
è
Minecraft,
la
really
paura
want
di
to
Agnes
feel
di Minecraft non ho
inside the
capito qual è.
Minecraft
La
world.
mia
Actually,
è che
like we are
votino da
now.
lei.
So beautiful. And we also want to focus, or have focused, on biome diversity. So we want to find like unique identity for different biomes. For example, the birch forest, as you can see in this beautiful.
Oh, che cos'è? Che cos'è?
So
Che cos'è? Che cos'è?
we want it to be like light and peaceful, and the sun reaches the ground.
Che?
Trees are taller and flowers.
Che è sta cosa nello schermo? La
Really
vedi pure tu?
beautiful. It looks very Swedish in the birch forest.
That's true. That's
Che è
actually
il...
very Swedish forest. Yeah, it's
Oh, aspetta un
And then
attimo!
you have
Guarda bene quell'immagine, guarda bene quell'immagine. Guarda gli
quite an
alberi.
overhaul. It's getting a lot more.
beautiful.
Guarda gli alberi. C'hanno dei funghi. Ci sono dei funghi sugli alberi.
Ah, giusto.
It's dark. And as you can see here, the atmosphere is really different from the birch forest as well.
Mo c'è un'altra
Really
immagine,
is.
tipo quella
It's
di prima,
amazing.
c'erano dei funghi
We
sugli
have
alberi.
another one of our gameplay designers here and our swamp expert, Corey.
Minecraft
Welcome,
Story
Corey.
Mode 2, no 3.
It's absolutely wild to be here.
Oh no,
Minecraft.
Corey. The puns are so
Minecraft
quick
is-
to start.
It's Corey after all.
Yeah, it's very
Non me lo vedo
on
neanche su Netflix. Mica.
So you're going to tell us about all of the,
Dove sia?
I mean, there's a lot of exciting things coming to the swamp. So what are we getting?
Yes, there are a lot of awesome things coming. The first of which is the boat with the chest in it.
Oh, che cos'è? Che cos'è? Aspetta. C'è Steve. Che cos'è? Che è Steve con le... Le ceste sulle barche! Mi sa che aggiungono le rane allora, perché questa era... Quando c'era la votazione che vinse la capra, questa era inclusa con le rane, quindi mi sa che mettono le rane.
It's so useful.
And relaxing.
Yes, and especially now, you know, in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, we have even wider rivers, so it's easier to travel on water, so it's gonna be like extra useful.
Yeah, and like in the aquifers as well.
Vabbè,
Yes,
vabbè.
so like when you go rafting in the caves, you can like put your diamonds in the chest in your boat.
Mamma chi vince?
It's really amazing. And you've been working on what I think now will be my favorite tree in Minecraft.
Yes, we are adding the mangrove tree to Minecraft.
Altro che Dream.
So as you can see here, this is a
Che cos'è? Mangrove
grow from
Tree
mangrove trees.
Generation.
They're actually like ready to grow
Ce l'hai Twitter, mamma?
mangrove, mini mangroves
Ce l'hai
growing from the
Twitter?
mangrove.
No.
And you can see
Serve per
here the
votare il
mangrove
mob.
tree grows
Scarica di
propped up
Twitter.
on
Sì,
root blocks.
scarica
It has vines hanging down from the leaves. The propagules
Che cos'è?
are
Le piante
growing
acquatiche?
underneath the leaves. They actually grow from the leaves themselves.
No, gli alberi
And I
acquatici.
really like how the propagules are looking
Alberi
here.
acquatici.
And, okay, I'm just gonna nerd out on propagules
Che
for a minute.
figata,
Okay, so in real life, the propagules grow, like I said, from the mangrove tree, and then when they fall into the water, or like let's say they fall into water, they can float for up to a year before they plant themselves in the like water underneath the water or on land, wherever they happen to land. And mangrove trees themselves are actually amazing for like local ecosystems, fighting climate change, for local communities. They're just super trees, and I'm really, really excited that we're adding them to Minecraft.
Super
Awesome.
alberi.
And this is the first sapling that you can plant underwater.
Yeah, you can plant it underwater and on land as well.
That's so cool. When you first showed me the mangroves and you talked about your favorite thing, the propagules, I actually remember playing in mangroves in Florida, and we would use them to like write in the sand because they're super cool.
That's
So
adorable.
seeing them in Minecraft is just so exciting. And of course, where there's a new tree, there must be a new wood type.
Yes, the mangroves do come with a new wood type. And like always when we add a new tree, we are so happy, like we get so many questions.
Che cos'è?
Like, will there be a new wood type?
Nuovo legno.
And therefore we're so happy that we were able to add a new wood type for the
Nuovo
mangroves.
legno, bello.
And look at it, I think it's really pretty. And you also don't see like all the blocks here. It's gonna be like
Solo
a
legno
full
lo
set
sono nella-
where the wood types are gonna be like
Nel
doors and
tempio dedicato al
trapdoors and so
greco.
on.
Gorgeous. I love it.
I'm so excited about mangroves, but I just need to mention another thing. Because we decided to go with like really big roots, and I think those are so cool. And we actually prototyped quite a lot back and forth, and it was a bit tricky to decide how the roots should look like, as you see in this picture here. But now I'm so happy that we went with the like multi-block roots, because for example, when you like go with a boat, and then you can go under the mangroves, and I think that adds such a nice feeling to it. Yeah, like in this picture, it's really nice atmosphere.
That's beautiful.
I really agree. And like when I
Ha
was
perso il
testing, I
Glaive,
really
ma non hanno
wanted that
ancora
feeling
detto
of
chi ha
like being
vinto.
underneath it, being
Però
like
hanno
this
annunciato
huge feeling.
il nuovo update.
I wanted to be surrounded by mangroves. So I was like,
Non si sa,
why
si
don't
sa
I just
solo
make
che
a
l'update
mangrove swamp biome where
selvaggio,
I'm completely
Wild
surrounded by
Update,
them?
probabilmente
So as you can see in this
foresta.
video,
Infatti stanno
walking
facendo vedere
around,
la
just
foresta
completely
con
surrounded
le
in
nuove
the mangrove
paludi, con
swamp.
i
It's
nuovi
just mangroves
alberi,
as far as the eye
le
can see, just
barche
like in
con
real
le
life.
ceste
And you have all
dentro.
the mangroves propped up on their roots, growing in the water. So
Probabilmente le rane,
these,
perché
like,
le
algae
barche con le
spikes,
ceste dentro
and
erano
you're just
incluse
completely
nell'aggiornamento
surrounded by the
con le
awesome
rane
beauty.
a una votazione,
So
non so se
beautiful.
ti ricordi.
Oh, and I mean, during sunset, every time I was testing, I would actually like pause the day-night cycle just to watch the sunset in the mangrove swamp. It was
Ha
super
perso
beautiful.
buco verde, sì.
That's absolutely gorgeous. I noticed that that was not dirt.
Good eye, Lydia. That was wet dirt, otherwise known as mud.
That's amazing. So you've actually added mud to do
purtroppo.
something really cool.
Yeah, so we're adding really cool renewability mechanics to mud. The first of which is if you take a dirt block and pour a water bottle on it, then you can get more mud. And then the other one is if you take your mud block and you stick it on top of the dripstone, it will sort of like drip the water out of the mud and eventually dry it out, which turns into clay.
I love the renewable.
Sai, mi stai facendo livello. Mi stai facendo. Che hai detto, Wolfgang?
That's actually true. I have this one mason, it's diamond tier mason in my village, and I
Mi
always
stai facendo rivalutare da lei solo perché è il fantasma di
I
Napoli.
might be a bit upset now, but still renewable clay.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And you're also using mud to make a new block.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're
vediamo
also
chi
adding
vince.
mud bricks.
Sto registrando da più di 2 ore, il video più lungo del canale.
And as you can see here, the
I
brick
mattoni
texture is
di
actually different than
fango.
the other stone bricks that we have in the
Mattoni di
game. So
fango.
they're sort of smaller, more compact, but it is
Quindi
really
mettono il
cool,
fango.
like to build with. It matches a lot of
Qui-
different block sets. and
Quindi
I'm
mettono il
really
fango e
excited
quei
to build them.
maiali infangati
I just love the look
di
of them.
Minecraft
They're
Earth, mi sa.
awesome. So
No,
beautiful. We have a creator
bellissimo.
question for the two of you.
Mettono il fango e probabilmente i maiali infangati di Minecraft Earth, non so se li hai mai visti.
I'm so excited they asked this question because I really wanted to answer it. So the main reason that I wanted to add mud bricks to the game is that I really wanted people to feel like they're okay all around the world. There are houses
Wild
built out of
Update,
mud
no,
bricks.
adesso
So many people
finiscono le
around the world have
montagne.
houses, buildings using mud bricks, and I really
Poi
wanted people who are
quando
playing
uscirà la
Minecraft
nuova
to feel like they
versione,
can build their
l'estate
home
prossima
and feel like they're at
probabilmente,
home in
perché poi a
Minecraft. So
dicembre
I'm
esce
really
la
glad we got to
1.18,
add them.
questa è la 1.19.
Yes, and it's so important for us that
Fanno
like,
sto
everyone
Wild
feels
Update
equally
dove
welcome
mettono il
when
Deep
playing
Dark,
Minecraft.
Oh, that is
cioè il nuovo bioma in
absolutely
fondo
amazing. Now,
alle
so we
caverne
have
dove sta il Warden, l'hanno
amazing new
spostato.
trees. We have mud everywhere.
Poi le...
Definitely need something very cute.
Yes, well, very cute and
Le nuove
quite
foreste.
derpy because we're adding frogs.
Le rane, lo sapevo, l'avevo detto. Voglio vedere Tier che si mette a piangere per... Aspetta, voglio andare un attimo in live da Eren Blaze che sta Tier che sicuro si sta mettendo a piangere perché ha paura delle rane.
They are cute and derpy. That's the perfect
Sta Tier che si sta arrabbiando anche
And
tanto
did you
perché
see the
lui ha
one that
paura
jumped
delle
like
rane.
backwards?
One fell in the water.
Silly frogs. Yeah. And they do love to jump around, and especially on lily pads, and actually also on big drip leaves, because I mean, the big drip leaves kind of look like lily pads. But the funny thing with that is then when they jump on top of the big drip leaves, it's gonna tilt and then they fall.
One of them did. It just maybe it's a like frog slide. And you're adding another little tiny creature to this update.
Yes, the Fireflies. So you can see them roaming around, adding a lot of ambience to the swamp.
Le lucciole!
Making it feel just nice and cozy at night. But really, my favorite part of them is just making the world come to life. Like feeling like there is life going on all around you. And
Ma scusa un attimo, se sono dei mob, come fai a hittarli?
Poor fireflies.
Yeah, but look how happy the frog is.
And it's beautiful frog food.
Sì, ma come fai a
You can both
hittarli? Sono
enjoy them
muscoli.
in the atmosphere, and the frogs get to eat. So that's
Everybody wins.
Now, we're calling them fireflies, but Corey, is that what you called them growing up?
Actually, no, we called them lightning bugs.
I did too. And in Swedish,
it's eldflugor, and that's actually literally translates to fireflies.
Okay. It's very interesting. It became like a lot of people talking about what you called it growing up. But we're really excited to have fireflies or lightning bugs in the game. I want to know more about baby frogs.
Yes, so all baby mobs in Minecraft are just like tiny versions of the grown-ups, but with frogs we're actually adding tadpoles.
È vero!
Once again, you deliver on the
Prima
promise
hanno,
of
comunque
cute
prima
and
hanno
derpy
parlato
with
di
the
come
tadpoles.
prima hanno parlato di come si creano i mob per le proprie mod. Preparati perché nel Sopputente Edition 2.0 c'era il mob di Ugo.
In the biome it grows up in. So for example, if it grows up in a really cold place, it's going to turn into a snowy frog. Yeah, as you can see here. So the frogs have like two main systems. One is the tadpole system and the other one is the cold-blooded system. So frogs are like the first cold-blooded animal in Minecraft. And in real life there actually are frog variants that pick a color depending on or they adapt their color depending on temperature. And we wanted to have that in Minecraft. We wanted to Minecraftify it, so therefore the tadpole's gonna pick a variant instead depending on the temperature.
That's so cool. And there are 3 variants.
Yes, it's gonna be 3 variants.
Okay, so we've seen 2. What's the third one?
The third one is the tropical frog. So let's say you were venturing out into the desert or the jungle. You take your tadpole with you, and if it
Giusto
grows
dal
up there, it'll turn
pipistrello
into
per
a
prendere
lovely
la cosa
tropical
che
frog.
vola.
And what I really love about the tropical frogs is how just relaxed they look, and they're like blending into the
pure quelle
sand almost. They're
insabbiate.
so relaxed, just chilling there.
Si chiamano tropicali, ha detto.
And I think there was a reason that
Comunque io sappiate che non
there is a
vedo tutto
reason
il
that they
Minecraft
are white.
purtroppo.
So I was reading a lot about frogs. Oh, wait, maybe that's something new. We read up a lot. It's super fun. It can be really geeky. And then I learned about the real-life frog that's called grey foam-nest tree frog and lives, for example, in
Poi
Angola, Botswana, and
il
Kenya.
resto ve lo
And that
vedrò
frog
in
can actually
seguito,
turn
ma voi lo
white
vedrete
to
sempre
avoid
nel video.
overheating.
Siamo
That's
quasi
like the
a...
inspiration for the
Siamo quasi a 2 ore di
tropical
video.
frog in Minecraft.
I love all 3 of them. And you didn't... So you have these different color variations, but you also have something else special about
Comunque non so se l'hai visto quel
Each
meme
frog variant
dei
can
3
have
starter
something
paragonati,
unique that
cioè dei
is
3
useful for
mob
the players.
nuovi
But we actually
paragonati
don't
a
even
3
know what that
starter
is yet because
Pokémon.
we're working on the frogs
No,
right
perché
now.
uno è verde, uno è
That is so
arancione,
cool.
uno
So,
è
Corey,
blu.
which frog is your favorite?
Collaborazioni
It looks so cozy.
Ooh, I'm tropical
Ugo
frog.
è
I'm
la-
very
Ugo è la
interested to
mega
see which one
evoluzione
the
di
community loves the
Leva.
most.
I
Or
just love them
all of them.
Siamo
Yeah,
tutti d'accordo.
Thank you so much for joining us, Corey, and taking us into a deep dive of all really cool swamp things.
Yeah, happy to
Dai,
be
chi
here.
vince? Dici chi vince.
Thank you,
Of course,
Corey.
I'm just gonna hop on out of here.
Bye,
So
Corey.
many puns. I like that though.
This is quite an awesome update, and I mean, I really see the name for the Wild update. You get a bit of everything in it.
Yes, and I love
Nessuno
the
scrive in
content, as
chat
you
da
can
20
see,
minuti,
pretty cold
seriamente.
dark. I really like that beautiful nature and the super terrifying
è vero.
dark, and
No,
I
è
love that
il...
contrast between these two things.
Sono i nuovi dungeon.
Absolutely amazing. Well, we're getting close to the end of the show, and as always, the time has flown by, and a lot has happened during this show. So let's look back at some of the biggest announcements, and then we will reveal the winning mob.
Yeah, il winning mob. Ci fanno un attimo vedere... Che c'è? Ci sta facendo giusto... Ci sta facendo vedere tutte le cose... che hanno annunciato.
Tipo che tu poi prendi l'orso, lo fai diventare tutto marrone e diventa grigio.
Che ti ho detto io sul fatto di creare il buco?
Questo è
Certo che ne vogliamo in due.
l'anno prossimo escono sia le nuove caverne sia le...
No, a dicembre escono le nuove caverne. Se metti la terra... No, se bagni la... se con una bottiglia d'acqua bagni la terra diventa fango. certo, perché se c'è la barca.
Now it's time to see what mob you chose to add to the game.
Golem,
Hey Jens,
golem,
do you have the
copper
results?
golem, copper
Yes, I
golem.
have them right here in my chest.
Ma cosa sta nella barca?
Exciting.
You really came in style.
Prego.
Copper golem, copper golem, copper golem, copper golem, copper golem.
Okay, but now it's time to announce the winner.
Apri la busta.
Okay, and the winner is the LA.
No!
Yes, I'm super happy about that. It's a lovely, lovely one.
So exciting. So Agnes, when can everyone expect the LA?
No!
The LA will be
In
the
Rape
wild
ci
update,
scamma.
and it's gonna be released
No, ha
next
vinto
year.
Rape.
Next year, the wild update with the LA. I can't wait. Thank you all so much for joining us. Minecraft wouldn't be what it is today without all of you from all of us at Mojang Studios. Thank you so much. Bye.
No, ma vattene, va. Ha vinto da lei.
Adesso Rape scamma tutti.
Che vuoi per quello? Senti, io scendo, ascolta.